Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode on Kendrea TV. I am your host, Kendrea Fion, and today I wanted to come on here. It's been a minute since I chatted with you guys, so I had some information I want to share. Just want to first give words of encouragement to those who are out there fighting on the front lines with all the current events that are going on right now in these uncertain and stressful times all throughout the globe. Keep your head up, keep pushing, pray until something happens, and stay safe out there. We see you out there. um my condolences go out to the family of the young man who was slayed by the hands of police officers out there in Minnesota. So I just wanted to say that. And so in regards to that, let's move on. I promise I won't keep you guys long. I stumbled upon an article that I just wanted to share real quick, and this has to do with worrying about what other people think of you. And I thought it was an interesting article. So what I did was jotted down some important notes that I took and ran away with as I read the article. So I'm going to share that with you on my channel. Please leave your insight, your input, your thoughts about the content of the article. Anyways, the article starts off sharing the fact that you're not a mind reader. You're not a mind reader. Okay. So, usually, many assumptions you make about other people are actually based on your own insecurities. Okay. And that's what a lot of people are dealing with in times like this as well. So, what they're saying is those assumptions have no substance at all. And it's extremely unnecessary to care what others may think of you all the time. The fact is, you never know what people are thinking about you unless they've actually expressed their opinions to you in person. So a lot of us, we get around people, we get in crowds, we get in grocery stores, wherever you're at, and you instantly start thinking in your own mind that someone is judging you or thinking something about you, and that's not always the case. So you'll regret, what they were saying in the article is that you'll basically regret it later with this type of thinking. If you waste your time worrying about what other people think of you all the time, most people don't even know who uh, and what to think about the person you are. They don't even know you. Okay. So there's actually no way to know what they believe or what they're thinking unless they actually tell you. Okay. So basically what the article was sharing is that you're basically the master of your own emotions and your feelings. Okay. And it makes a lot of sense to me. And a lot of us can tend to do that. So just remember that you are the master of your own emotions and your feelings, okay? So no one can force you to feel a certain type of way without your consent. And so remember, that you can only, that only you can decide on how you're going to respond to the opinions, the attitudes, and the actions of other people around you. I'm going to say that again. You have to remember that only you decides on how you're going to respond to the opinions, the attitudes, and actions of other people. Okay? So it's what it's basically saying. It's about your very own response. It's about your very own response. Even if things seem to be mostly negative, which is what a lot of people are experiencing right now, is a lot of negativity. This is a negative time for a lot of people. So even if things seem to be mostly negative, it could still be turned into a positive by a mature individual person. It's all based on your own maturity. And so the negative can be used to improve and grow you as a person. You don't always have to take negativity in the wrong context. You can use that as a way to grow. And so what you want to do is just try to remember that nobody around you is perfect. Nobody around you is perfect. And that should be a free way to think. Everyone on the planet has baggage and issues that they carry throughout life. Okay. And so, most of the time you experience situations where people just project their negativity onto you. And which is, just this is usually an indication that they don't fully understand themselves. They don't fully understand who they are and haven't really worked through many things they've experienced in their own past. They haven't even worked through those things. Okay. So basically, what the article was saying that you cannot listen to people when you're trying to achieve your goals. If you have goals that you want to accomplish, you cannot sit around listening to others. Don't make the mistake of getting in the habit of wasting a lot of time worrying about what other people think. So, achieving your goals is what matters. It's all that matters. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Only you know what your goal is. Okay, unless you've shared it with people. But you know what your goals is, and achieving your goals is what matters. Every person should take some time to write down the things that they'd like to achieve in their own lives and just focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your goal is, if someone wants to help you along the way, include them in your goal. We need people. People need people. Most goals have been achieved by groups and by teams, not alone. All right. So, um, stop getting in the habit of wasting a lot of time worrying about what someone else thinks. All right. Achieving your goals is what matters. I can't stress that enough. Every person should take time to write these things down. Focus on it. Where is your focus? Okay. It's important to stop caring about what others think. And many successful people have already come to this conclusion at some point in time along their own journey. It's not about somebody thinking they're better than someone. They just basically figured it out. You have the same ability to do the same thing. Figure it out. Okay. And, it's about individual creativity as well. God has instilled in all of us the ability to create. What are you creating? Creativity differs from person to person, and it comes to people in different ways. Your level of creativity might be different than your neighbor or the person who's around you. Okay? So never let anyone hold you back when you have an inspiring thought. Don't let nobody hold you back from your own inspiring thoughts. Implement them. Write down ways, strategies, and plans that you can bring that creative idea into fruition. If you need help, get help. Find open minded people who are not haters, who are open, and who also don't care what people think, and work together to create what it is that you want to accomplish, and it can be done. You have to realize and take some time to ponder where are you putting your focus? Where are you putting your energy? When you look around you at other people, they're thinking about stuff as well. Probably not even caring about what you got going on. But unfortunately, our mental seems to plummet and vibrate on the lowest frequencies and start to worry about what someone else is thinking of us. They may be crying out for help as well, and you don't even know because you're too busy letting those negative thoughts dance around in your own mind. You got to tell negative thoughts from time to time to pack up and dip. It's okay. to recognize when you think in negative thoughts and tell them, hey, you're not welcome. You got to go. The first step is realizing that you're thinking negative thoughts. Okay? You want to do everything you can to protect it. Use it to its full potential and encourage it. Only you could do this. No one's going to do it for you. Stop waiting for somebody to come and save you and to rescue you. You have to do this for yourself. Believe it or not, but it's true. You're really the only one who understands the things that motivate and inspire you. You can try all day to try to explain this to someone else, and you know what? Half the time they're not even going to hear you because why? They're too busy thinking about the thoughts that they hear in their mind, and they're too busy worrying about what you think about them. You may be sitting around wondering what somebody think about you, and they're doing the same thing. Know that. That was just my light going off, y'all. So just think about this. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. No one person can ever genuinely understand someone fully. Because you have your own resources, you have your own talents, you have your own skills, you have your own creative mind, which even those closest to you will never, ever know. No matter how hard you try to explain it to them, they will never understand. They will never know, but you know. And this is why it makes no sense to concern yourself too much with other people's opinions of you. Because at the end of the day, the only person who genuinely understands and knows you is only you. And if you haven't looked at yourself in the mirror lately, I think this is the time you better get up and go in that bathroom right now, turn that bathroom light on, and say, self, I love you. And look at yourself in the eyeballs. When's the last time you actually did that? Love yourself first. Understand you first. No one else cares. It falls on deaf ears when you try to show someone else your vision. It falls on deaf ears. Unless that person has been waiting on you to come along as well and y'all make it happen. Okay? Forget about what others think and spend a certain amount of time reminding yourself of who and what you are. And you are somebody. Anybody on this walking the face of this earth, you are here for a reason. Believe it or not, you are somebody. So you need to determine which of those things matter most to you. Okay? As an individual, look at some of your past experiences to see how much you've evolved as a person. That's all you have to do. Celebrate you. Look at your past. You're not your old self anymore. Look at the things that you've come through, that you've learned, that you've overcome. I don't care if it's mental distress. I don't care if it's financial growth, personal growth, whatever. Experience it and celebrate you. In closing, if you're a habitual worrier or people pleaser, you'll just set yourself up for a lot of disappointment in life. And you'll give your control to others all the time. When you make decisions based on your emotions, you shortchange yourself. You shortchange yourself because emotions come and go. You may be feeling one way today, the next day you're feeling like a whole different vibration. Don't shortchange yourself by your emotions because it's mostly the other people who continue to benefit on your behalf when you think this way. Okay? So just be you. And don't concern yourself in what others think about you. Okay? Shout out to the individuals who wrote this article. I hope you got some type of value from the information in this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anyone or everyone who you feel needs to hear this message right now. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I want to wish you love and peace. Bye.